I keep hearing one consciousness and many masks, and my intention for today's reading is something that actually really excites me because I haven't done one like this for a while, but I am being called to. And whenever that happens, I know it's because there's something huge that's about to go on in your life. Now, we're going to do an energy read on the month of March as you enter into this new year, this astrological reset, as you enter into this new, what is going to feel like a new lifetime within this life. Specifically, there was a message coming through around oneness, right? One consciousness, many masks. And I was seeing that as how you're going to be seen, perceived, and also received, okay? How you're going to be seen, perceived, and received by everything that I'm hearing comes into your orbit. So it feels like you're walking down this path, but you're walking down this path in the month of March as a magnet. I'm seeing it as magnets for downloads, like intuitive insights. So I'm seeing that as how you're perceived through the lens of the download itself. Okay, how receptive you are to it. What may this download be for you? I'm also seeing it as an opportunity in the month of March too, how the opportunity actually sees you as this interface. And how you may see the opportunity. This is so funny because it's like a mirror dimension energy. Wow. Okay. And then there's also a significant person in the month of March as well, and I'm seeing them specifically as a key. Okay, as a key. So how you'll be seen by the person, and also how the person will see you. And then I'm also seeing the world, how you're going to be seen by the world in the month of March, and also how you will see the world. So let me go ahead and do a reading on this. Okay, let's go ahead and begin with the reading. I want to do a message first around the download. So I'm going to use some quantum cards. Let's use the Cosmos of the Oracle message itself. Take a look at the frequency of the download, the theme of the download. I'm hearing the resonance of the download. You receive this download in the month of March because your dominant vibration and frequency is in resonance with the dimensional fields that this download has been occupying in. And when we talk about download, we're talking about information. The information that has been encoded into those dimensional fields, and you're now able to access it. Okay, so we have parallel universes. This is the power of choice. So there is a choice that you're going to be guided to make, and we have Pluto at the base, which is an unavoidable transformation. Pluto talks about going out of bounds. So there could be something that you're going to be called to do that may not be in the instruction manual. The traditional one, it's more of the morphic field, which is the morphic genetic field is the instruction manual of how the non-physical manifests into form. And this is already encoded into your DNA. It's encoded into your field. So it's going to feel like the download is a memory. It's going to come through the form of a remembrance. It's a memory of your future self. And that is what your gut feeling will be. Okay. Let me go ahead and take a look at parallel universes real quick and read it to you, because it's a very, very powerful card. The power of choice. How did you become who you are today? How did you get where it is that you are? Although all your lived situations, events, and experiences that have throughout life are important factors, they're not the answers to these questions. They happen to play the role of the apparent ones, but the real determiner is choice. So your choice, okay, there's going to be a download that you receive, this intuitive feeling that you receive. And it's going to come very, very cryptically, okay, because Mercury is going to be retrograding in the sign of Pisces through the majority of March up until 20th of March. And even after that, you're going to be feeling the shadow effects of this. But I'm hearing the aftermath effects of where your intuition is guiding you. You're going to start to see that play out in the physical as well. But there was another message around, this is going to come through the hidden symbols. It's going to come through intuitive knowings and gut instincts and feelings. And your choice is going to determine your fate, okay? There is a shift in your fate because the decisions that you're being guided to make in the month of March that are going to be supported and guided by a higher power will be very evident, okay? They'll be very evident in the shifts that happen in your physical reality, okay? So they happen to play the role of the apparent ones, but the real determiner is choice. They may appear as the most obvious reasons, but it is choice which plays the key role. Even when we do not have choice or do not take it, we are still choosing. So this download will come in. The way that the download will see you is, well, you have free will around if you want to actually act upon this gut feeling, if you want to actually act upon this instinct. This choice, all right, this gut feeling is something that literally leads you into a new universe, okay, into a new parallel universe. That's what this is. It's a choice that ultimately leads to a timeline shift. And this is leading you towards your highest possible destiny in the soul's expression, because Mercury is retrograding alongside the North Node. So a lot of this is going to feel fated. It's going to be an intuitive feeling that you have that essentially alters your trajectory, okay? So it also says, the apparent ones deal the cards of the game of life, but do not play, so who does? Choice. Every choice that you have made, no matter how small or irrelevant it seems, attracted threads and threads of energy that has molded who you are today. If you were a piece of clay, dancing softly at the mercy of the rhythm, and with each choice, infinite possible webs transpire into other realities. So don't underestimate in the month of March how every tiny decision you make creates a branching universe. Many of the things that happen to us do not come through choice, but we can always choose what to do with them. The decisions of the universe work in mysterious ways, but always in our favor. Our choices are sometimes correct, and other times we can make them be. Okay, so there's a decision that is going to lead to some type of rebirth, literally where it's going to feel like you are walking in a parallel existence that you shift into, okay? Where you shift into a parallel self. Okay, parallel universes. That's the first message. How else should we do this, Spirit? We're just being guided right now. It feels very High Priestessy. That's the download, okay? That's how you're going to be seen. Let's go ahead and get a tarot card for this. I'm being guided to use my Egyptian deck. Let me get you guys in frame real quick. I'm hearing it's going to feel like you're in this world, but you're experiencing a completely different version of it. I'm hearing enjoy playing connect the dots. Yeah. Okay, how you're seeing, let's try and get one, okay, because we have a few. You're first of all going to be seen by the download, okay? So unified field of consciousness, you are the download that's also coming into your experience, but you're going to be seen as somebody that doubts themselves initially because there's a lot of confusion, okay? Because you have the Queen of Cups reversed. After that, you have someone who's going to be contemplating what decision to make. So this could be going back and forth where your head says, you know, it's like your basically your intuition is going to say one thing, but then the logical mind will come in and say, oh, I don't know about that though, that's very different, or we haven't done that before, we have no point of reference, there is no history, and there's something ultimately that you'll be deciding to ground, okay? So this is an internal back and forth that you're going to be deliberating, taking action on this download, or making the decision, or making the choice, okay? That's what I'm seeing. It's like you're going into the subconscious, you're becoming aware of the unconscious and subconscious, and then you're making a conscious decision, okay? And that could be very, very healing for you. There is ultimately this essence of hope with the star card here too at the base. There's an essence of anchoring your future through the decisions that you take in the present moment. That's what I see. That's how you're being seen by the download. You may doubt yourself initially, but ultimately there will be something that you're grounding, even if it's slow and steady. Okay, this is slow and steady action. There could be something you're starting to strategize as well. The download will seize you as someone that will start to strategize. And I'm hearing entertain that timeline and entertain that choice. Okay, so that's how you're going to be seen through the form of a download on your path. Let me also take a look at the opportunity. So I'm seeing an opportunity come into your field. Okay, but you are what it is that you seek. So you also are the opportunity, experiencing itself being received, experiencing itself being summoned into your reality. And then from your subjective lens, you are also the one that is seeing an opportunity appear your way that you have the opportunity to receive. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's take a look at the resonance. The resonance of this opportunity. I'm not even gonna apologize. I can't do normal readings nowadays, whatever normal is. Let's go and see. We have dark energy. So dark energy and connect the dots with constellation here at the base. Dark energy is unknown energy. So something that comes your way is an opportunity that says there is so much more to be discovered. And it talks about the universe revealing itself in mysterious ways. It's one of my favorite cards. Let me go ahead and read it to you fast. And then you have constellation at the base, which is a magical connection which links all the points. So let me read this to you fast since I literally turned on the page. Constellations are groups of light and energy and the formation of a system that can refer to various things, cosmic or terrestrial family, signs, people, or things that are connected, divine groups forming a whole. It could be messages or groups of guiding stars. Landmarks as well, since primitive times, constellations have been used for humans as landmarks to help them identify north and south for navigation. They guide us towards the next step and provide us with information so that we know if we are in the right position for where we want to be headed. Constellations are natural compasses for human beings and are our way of orientating our soul with the road ahead on planet Earth. I'm seeing this as something bleed in from simultaneous quantum non-local connections, right? Other lifetimes that are simultaneously playing out. You know, where you're leading a life as a reptilian, Arcturian, Syrian, Lyran, so on and so forth. There's something that seems to be bleeding into your experience on Earth. That's what it feels like with dark energy. Let me go ahead and read it. But there's almost like clarification. It's like basically when this opportunity comes in, it's going to feel like this is divinely aligned. It's going to feel like this is a connecting dot where, yeah, it's going to feel like this is a connecting dot. The mystery, undiscovered potential. So that's how you're going to see the opportunity. And also the opportunity is going to come into your reality. It's almost going to be, if I had to personalize or personify the opportunity, it would be something that comes into reality. Let's move towards enter said name. Ooh, that's unknown. Will they receive me or not? That's unknown, but I'm in the field and I'm revealing myself. That's what it feels like. Dark energy is the most prevalent in the universe of unknown origin. It feels like this is the perfect person or this is the perfect thing. Hello, we've been guided and welcomed through resonance. That's what this is. The opportunity I'm hearing may come in the form of a person for some of you. Others of you, it's going to come through the form of that idea or that download. So that this could be the opportunity that comes in and then you have that download. And you could even have a download that something is coming in. It's going to happen in all different ways for you. It's very fluid. It's Pisces season. So it is in the darkness where we find our most valued talents, passions, and motivations. The darkness is not always about going down into the basement to look for pain. Dark energy is universally defined as unknown energy. Okay, so first and foremost, the opportunity that comes your way is going to allow you to utilize your most valued talents. There's something that you're very passionate about and something that you're very motivated by. What if being a certain version of you is all that you've been doing, and it's you've been thinking that that version of self is your full potential? But what if there's a lot more to discover by turning on a flashlight? There is much more to discover, and I feel like that's what you're making the decision about ultimately. There is an opportunity that comes your way, and it leaves you contemplating, where you could even doubt your most valued talents. You could doubt your passions. That's what this feels like with this. Okay, that's what that feels like. And ultimately, it's going to be up to you to decide if you want to receive this. But the opportunity wants to be received by you. Okay, that's what this is. Okay, the opportunity wants to be received by you. Let's go and take a look at how the opportunity would see you if this was personified. Yeah, okay, you have the Tower reversed, and then you also have the Seven of Cups, which is a Venus and Scorpio energy. So Venus and Scorpio is very much a all that glitters. Like, this is in front of you, but you have to be able to take agency to own the opportunity. That's what this is. You could doubt yourself. It kind of it reminds me, I don't know why I'm seeing this, take it how it resonates or how it applies, but it's almost like someone sings, but they sing in solitude, but then someone finds them singing one day. Oh, it reminds me of this movie. Where did I watch that? And that scene happens, and she ends up she has this agency that she's creating, and she wants to sign the girl. And so that's what I'm seeing. It's like a moment like that where that's your passion, but it was behind closed doors, but now there's an opportunity to bring it to the world stage. Again, it's not going to manifest that way for everyone, but there is something significant there around your value talents, your passions, and also what it is you're motivated by. And it's like, oh, you like this thing? Well, you can turn that hobby into a career, or that thing is going to excel. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Especially with the Page of Wands there, because Page of Wands is somebody that's just very excited about the potential paths that are laid out in front of them and how that journey may unfold as well. So Tower reverse is something that you don't see. It's something that you can feel coming, but then when it does show up in your reality, it is kind of like a jaw-dropping moment, because although you could feel it and sense the storm coming in right before it fully arrived, there was indicators in the field around you. Okay, it was indicators within your own internal field and what it is that you were tuning into. It was like it was pending, right? This was something that was processing into your experience. You already knew this intuitively, you knew this instinctually, right? Like birds know, they have this electromagnetic field. They have cryptochrome in their their third eye. They have this ability, they have these sensitivities to the field around them and what is incoming into their experience. So that's how you'll feel with the Tower reverse. But then when it does show up, there is this energy of, oh, I have to take agency over this, and now I can't see things clearly, but I can kind of feel into it and I can feel the field. And dark energy is saying, well, don't think about it, just feel it and move into it and trust yourself through that process. That's what this is. Like, the person is not that they doubt that they are passionate about singing, but instead they doubt their ability to sing in front of a crowd or to sing in front of an audience. It's that type of energy. That's what this is. Okay? And that fear is not your intuition with Seven of Cups. That fear is telling you where your work is. That fear is telling you what it is that you are the key to, and the key that you hold inside of you towards your liberation. That fear is a barrier between you and parallel universes. So again, choice. What will you decide to choose? Is it from fear, or is it from you becoming greater than the fear, which is feeling it and doing it anyway? That's what the opportunity is. You may be the only one that gets in your own way here in the month of March. So let me go and get a card for the person. I feel like there's a person that could be of significance, and some of you it could be a guide. Okay, I'm seeing that as well. I'm seeing it specifically as a plasma life form. Okay, so sometimes they incarnate into physical realms because we're all bioplasma beings, and engage within your third dimensional experience. And other times the constellation flipped, right? So something that's connecting the dots. It could be star family. Whoever this is, it does feel like soul family energy. Others of you, they have not incarnated into Earth, okay, within this lifetime and that coordinate, but they are working with you in the field. Okay, so this is other plasma beings that also are part of a counterpart to Earth, and they exist in more of the sensitive high dimensional fields that we can't physically look at, but that we can see through the lens of the soul. Okay, especially with aurora polaris, this is a magical event that people gather near and far from. It literally is an energy of plasma itself. Let me get a supporting factor with constellation. Constellation also has black hole. Black hole talks about an immense amount of energy that will be released or channeled into a project. It's part of the cosmic network. It was always destined to come into your field at this time. I'm hearing to collapse through your field and into part of your experience. Let me go and take a look at black hole. The message is, if this would be someone that comes into your experience, part of your soul family, okay, something that comes into your experience, and there's going to be an opportunity that will refer to a project or concrete process. There's an immense amount of energy that will be absorbed, and it's highly positive, and everything will be channeled into it. At this point, the black hole attracts so much energy that is positive. Even so, it's important in which case to work within healthy limits so that the project itself does not exhaust you too. So there could be potential for burnout. So understand your limits, understand to treat the black hole with the respect that it deserves. But it ultimately is going to be something that feels like you may kind of get tunnel vision in. But if you remember, your interconnectedness to all things through that process, you're never really doing it alone. You are the very thing in which you're creating. Like, the creation is you. Okay, it feels like there's something new that you're kind of birthing. Let's go and take a look at how the person will view you, or how the plasma life form being will view you. Ten of Pentacles, it's legacy. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is a legacy card. It's about fulfillment. Legacy is not just the things in which you create in this realm, but it's in whom it is you will become, and also the way in which you'll impact the earth. Okay, the ripples that you'll send upon and across this planet. And then with the Six of Wands here at the base, it could be public recognition. You know, this is like an achievement. It's a card where somebody is, you know, stepping into their main character arc in many ways, because they are completing part of what it is that they came upon this planet to do. So how this person will see you is, yeah, I'm destined to work with this person, or this was always destined to happen. It was destined to, you know, bring this thing forth. It almost feels like a guide encoded into your field that is, you know, that you're engaging with through the month of March. And there is major recognition if you accept this, what will feel like a side quest, but it actually leads you towards your main quest. Okay, like a part of huge intention that you had for I'm hearing life upon this planet specifically. And what's interesting, okay, we even have the Nine of Pentacles that is split from that deck, and Nine of Pentacles is actually the lunar full moon eclipse that we're going to be having in the sign of Virgo at the 4th of March. So that could be also a culmination point for you. It could be impacting that area of your life. You might want to take a look at where Virgo is in your chart, but I also see that happening for you. Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's mastered a lot of skills and abilities, okay, that they've acquired, and now they're stepping into the element of independence, of sovereignty, of self-sufficiency. And there's a lot of other supporting factors that come in to assist them with that final completion point, okay? It's like outward things begin to disclose themselves, because it's the soul moving through the human experience. And if I take a look at this eclipse, it's also at 12 degrees, which is a very, you know, it's a rare trilogy essentially that's happening, because it's a South Nodal eclipse. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, Nine of Pentacles basically carries the archetype of somebody who is sovereign. They have self-trust, they're grounded in their confidence. They have, you know, this quiet power of someone who's cultivated themselves from the inside out. Okay? And you could be going through like a purification process in the beginning of March, where you are really beginning to act even when you doubt yourself, even when fear becomes louder than your vision. It's like you are trusting yourself. That's what this feels like. This ends up entering your field. You go back and forth around, should I not? How should I? Becoming an agent of change. And then an immense amount of energy is ultimately released into a very specific project. Okay, or I'm hearing having an idea become a concrete process for you. So, yeah. Anything else? Let's go ahead and get a Gateway of the Light activation message for you to sum everything up. Angelic frequency, I mean, makes a lot of sense, right? With the plasma being. Angels are here. You are safe and you have a potent connection. So that card, it basically talks about, you know, very strong angelic frequencies in your field. You also being an earth angel, being guided. So again, source playing with itself through infinite countless life forms, manifestations, different kind of subdivisions. Your angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities to confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have already upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings during the month of March, and have been making choices that are not just for your own, but for the greater good of those around you. Your guardian angel is here with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you've been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you're on is aligned with your highest good, and the support that you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. Okay, so very much feels like plasma beings. Some may incarnate into physical forms. I feel like a lot of you, it's going to be both. You're going to see this play out in the physical and also in the more subtle, intangible realms, for sure. But that's part of your star family. Some are assisting you on the other side, and some are, but they're always all around you. It's just dimensional fields of this reality, right? Like light that's existing in higher bandwidths, and your human eyes, the avatar that you've incarnated into, can only see 1% of the light spectrum. So you have so many other things that are going on around you existing in higher bandwidths of frequency light that you can only see through the lens of the soul. And that may come through all kind of cryptic messages and symbols and, you know, goosebumps and intuitive chills that you'll be receiving in the month of March as well. So just know that that's going to be an angel whispering in your ear. So yes, I'm going to leave you there. I hope that you enjoyed this message. It felt very divinely guided to do this way, even though it's not traditionally. Yeah, I don't feel like I've ever done one quite like this before. So I like this. I love this for you. Okay, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing because we'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. I wish you the very best through the month of March. And also check out Autistic Spirit if you're looking for some high quality AAA grade jewelry. It's a small family owned business that handcraft these beautiful gemstones. $1 of the proceeds are also donated towards Otter Sanctuary, so you can see the otter symbol spirit that right there. And let me know how this unfolds for you. I'd be interested to hear. How do you feel like this may manifest for you? Do you feel like you're already gaining glimpses into that download opportunity before its arrival in the physical? Let me know. Bye!